We are live, and it is a familiar face. It is Clyde, and I am back in the place. I am back from Berlin. What an experience! Don't know what the boys got to talk about on Tuesday night because I could only really pop in. I was still kind of jet lagged, and I think I popped in while I was in somebody's airport or something. So I'm going to tell you about all my experiences there, and we're going to talk, bye week, and are we even excited about that, and whatever else. But all things Berlin tonight. Sammy, start me up, please.
Turn up your volume. Because you're about to listen to The Sick Podcast. And Bill Show.
Intercepted! Marlon Jackson! Marlon's got it! We're going to the Super Bowl! We're going to the Super Bowl! Marlon Jackson with the interception! He picked off Tom Brady!
The sickest Indianapolis Colts podcast. It's gonna be sick.
All right, it's going to be sick. We're going to start this show with just myself and Big P. So let me do Chris's job as he has something to do before he jumps in. So a word from our sponsors, please, Clyde, and I'm up. All right, game on. Week 11 starts now, and every touchdown brings you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. This isn't just football. It's first touchdown fireworks, anytime TD rushes, and live bets that ride every momentum shift. At DraftKings, every play is your next shot to win. New customers, yes, you. This one's for you. Bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets. I feel like this is going up weekly, instantly. Plus, grab over $200 on NFL Sunday, $200 off NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Your season starts now. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code 6sports. That's SICKSPORTS to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first bet of $5 or more, plus over $200 off the NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube and your YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over, age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
All right, and now that is the official sound of the animal, which means we are live. We are going to talk some Colts football. We're going to talk Berlin. Man, I forgot how difficult it was to read that that DraftKings has been a while. So excuse me on my little blurbs. But unless you was on a rock, the Colts played in Berlin, Germany last Sunday, and I know you guys probably touched on it. But I'm gonna be a bit of a narcissist. You were not there.
Just a little.
You were not there, and I was there. And man, when I tell you the difference that 2 years makes, the Colts definitely benefited from being the home team. The festivities are completely different from the home team. So I don't know how New England had to look in 2023 because I just stayed in the Colts area, which just was basically kind of, in one single bar. And I think the Falcons kind of had that experience this time. But, did we have the show, if you know what I mean. Like, man, we had this elaborate lit up area in Potsdamer Platz where we had multiple bars, multiple eateries. We had a massive stage. They had the NFL experience. If you were watching me on our socials, you see me catching passes, showing that I still got the hands. We had nightly events and people showing up like Dallas Clark, Billy Brooks, Edrin James, of course. Blue was there. JJ Stankovitz, Laura Overton. Oh, my goodness. Of course, you would see the girls every night. So Carly and Kaylin, Bjorn Warner, who's basically, the reason that it's so live for Germans and the Colts fan base. Listen, man. Oh, my goodness, bro. Like, and I'm saying this, and I'm saying it loosely, but I really mean this. Like, if you have the opportunity to go to a football game and it's international and your team happens to be playing, I've seen it done twice now, you have to do it. I'm not telling you how to spend your money. I'm not telling you how to plan your vacation. I'm not telling you any of those things. But this is like life, once in a lifetime type stuff, because we love football in America. But to see how Europeans appreciate football and they want so much more of it, and how we appreciate who they are for the game that we never get to see is incredible, man. Like the fan base over there is insane, bro. It's literally insane. And it's so amazing to see guys that I met, 2 years ago. They remembered me. Um, they've either came to the state since then or they follow the podcast or whatever, but they definitely remember me. So that's pretty cool. And just to hear their stories, like I feel like the thing that I had um the best experience was just doing those interviews. The way me and Thomas set out to do that, we had no rhyme or reason. We were like, hey, we just got to do it better than we did last time. And so we both agreed on that. And it turned into something that was absolutely like phenomenal and beautiful, man. Just to hear how everybody became a Colts fan. Because you think about how we get it, and sometimes it's just inherited it, or you were there when they came in '84 or whatever it may have you, or you moved to Indy and whatever. So it's our stories are not that they don't matter, but our stories are, they make sense. Peyton Manning was your favorite player if you never even lived in Indy or something like that. But to hear how these people became fans, because A, the game isn't theirs, and B, I mean, they have 32 teams to choose from. So how do you land on the Colts? And just to hear different versions of that, incredible stuff, man. And so it was just something to remember. I made new friendships, new partnerships for the podcast. George on sports, he's huge out of the UK, Colts guy. Hope to have him on the podcast soon. Of course, ran into Lucas again. He's doing amazing things with his Colts Fan Cave blog series. Like, man, people really love the Colts, and everybody that loves the Colts are just not residing in Indianapolis, Indiana. So that's the first thing I want to say, man. So shout out all the people that showed me love. Now, what's super cool, Marcel, Christoph, Andres, they are huge in the community of Blue Crew Europe, along with Sam Hatch. They all play their role. They love what they do. And I'm actually wearing a shirt off of Marcel's back. He gave me, this is their Blue Crew shirt. I'll take a picture of the back and show it to you and post it on the page. But I was like, hey man, I gotta have one of those shirts. He took it off his like he had just got it. He's like, yeah, this is you, man. You can have this. Like, you're like honorary member of Blue Crew Europe. And so you know what? Look, man, I'm very much American, but I'm also part of Blue Crew Europe, and that's so cool, bro. So
where's mine?
Marcel. Well, listen, here's the deal. Sometimes you gotta show up to certain things. You had 2 years to prepare thyself, and you didn't. And I told you this. And so, therefore, you don't have a T-shirt.
Well, I got his photo autographed for him.
No, you did Christoph.
Oh, Chris.
Christoph's photos.
Well, he's part of it too. I should get a shirt. I'm going to message him right now.
First off,
tell him I want my photo back.
Marcel and or Christoph do not answer Pat's. And they all asked about you. I will say that they all asked about you. Hey, how's Big P doing? Some of the guys are hoping to come over for the playoffs. So you'll have your chance to, ask them in person. But if you were not at the experience, you don't actually get the experience. I'm sorry. I don't know. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? How many times have you went to cool stuff and I didn't get nothing from it? Yeah. So.
And how many times have I gone to cool stuff and got you stuff?
But I didn't.
Where's that Quiddy Pay autograph photo?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I got that for you.
I have no idea where that's at. Where is that at? You still might have it at your house. What's up, Stacey? I have no idea.
No, I got that for you. You got it.
I promise you, I don't know where that's at.
Yes, you do.
All right, what's up, Ricky? I promise you I don't. Anywho, we're not doing it.
I will say this, and you were called Cancun Clyde again on Tuesday, and I had to correct him.
I had to get home.
Well, it's all because of all your vacations, not necessarily your wear.
I do yeoman's work when I work.
I tell you, I told him that. I told him you was out there and you worked your ass off.
What's up, Teresa? Yeah,
you got so much content, dude. It was incredible.
Yeah,
so,
Frosty, you're supposed to be on this thing.
I know. He said he didn't have a camera or something.
Who?
A video guy that does have no camera.
Yeah,
is a loser in my opinion, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, facts. We ran into Anton again. Look, man, I tell you what, and to your point, bro, like there's things that are very special to you, and like going and doing that, Europe is very special to me. I had been there, before with my military stuff, but it's a different experience. You're with you're with people and all that. But like, I actually feel like I'm very home when I'm there. Go for me, yeah,
Yes, Don.
yeah, Don.
Do it. Start
Yes,
it
Don.
now. I'm hearing we'll be in Australia the next
We won't be.
international game.
We won't be in Australia. The
That's what
Colts.
I'm hearing.
I don't know who told you that. The Colts have a partnership with Switzerland, Austria, and Germany. I feel like we'll be in Austria or Switzerland next, or we'll go to where they've had another game in Germany, which is Munich, because we've been to Frankfurt, which is here, Berlin's up here, and then Munich's kind of at the bottom. So I feel like we'll go to Munich next if we go to Germany, or we will open up Austria or Switzerland to the game. That's what I think. I mean, I don't know. That's just my thoughts based off what we do. And so I feel like each time that you're selected, there's a reason that you're going now that they're trying to broaden the game more. So I think that they'll be to open up new markets because, I mean, we already had Madrid's this week. I don't know if that's the first time we've been there. Dublin's was the first time this year, I believe. This was the first time in Berlin. Oh, let's talk about Olympic Stadium. Outside of it being a regular place, right? Like, then you have this moment where you step back and you think, like, the Olympics were here in 1936 and Jesse Owens dominated in front of maybe the most sinister person that ever walked the earth. And it's just not even a real thing. Like, they have a street that's named after him. It's called Jesse Owens Alley. And I was just like staring at that. I took a picture and I was like, bro, for a lot of reasons, I felt very in the moment for that. But I'm just like, can you imagine during that time in that country what was going on? And then this black guy comes and just destroys you. Like, it's incredible, man. And then the history there, like, I went to where the Berlin Wall was, of course, the gate. Oh man, just for broadly, this is like a Holocaust memorial that I walked through. Like, there's so much history. Standing Checkpoint Charlie, if you know anything about that, like, it's just like, man, it was a time. Those were 4 to 5 days that were absolutely, like, I was just in awe the whole time, man. And it was just amazing to be. So I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna start with that. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. But if you don't make it to the next one, I'm gonna have a problem with this. Okay, because I gave you this warning 2 years ago.
You did.
I gave you this warning 2 years ago. So I don't know what you need to do. Get your affairs in order. I already started, getting Debbie geared up to go because she's probably got to go. I don't care. But I need you there because, I mean, the Anvil's global, bro. The Anvil's global now. I don't know.
Now, can we speak on the Anvil being over there?
Yeah,
that the Colts brought.
Well, I mean, now listen.
Are they copycatting us or what?
No, here's the deal. I mean, they can't bring the anvil they have in Lucas Oil, but it had the same, like, presentation. So they had a smaller anvil like we have, but they still had the smoke from, a delayed reaction. So you hit it, smoke. You hit it, smoke, right? So it gave the same feel as it does in Lucas Oil, but they had a travel version, if you will, a travel version that came.
Yeah. They thought of that travel version because of us. I'm just telling you.
I mean, I'm sure that they know what happens outside of their facility. They don't. They. I don't want to say a double negative, but they do not know what's going on outside. Yeah, but Jerome Warner is amazing, bro. And here's the deal. Shout out Thomas, man. Thomas was in the right place at the right time almost all the time. Like, he got the beer poured by Dallas Clark, the selfie with Edge. He got there a day before me, so that very first night, like, I think it was like not a lot of traffic, so he hung out. Blue stole his phone and took pictures and all kind, like, so shout out to Thomas for doing a whole other job. Plus, he was my camera guy for, get this, did 23 interviews over there. 23. Now, they're all currently on our Instagram page, but I plan on putting them all on our Facebook page by the weekend.
There's quite a few on the Facebook page now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. And Sammy's been putting them on there.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Got you. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of work. Yeah, that's a lot of work to do. So I appreciate that, Sammy, because I've taken 2 days. It took me 2 days basically on and off to put them all on our Instagram, and then of course put them on my personal pages, and then I planned on putting them on our Facebook. But I mean, I'm putting them out there not to glorify what we said, but I really want people to hear these stories. Like, listen to each and every one of them, and listen to the passion of these people. And then of course I have stories with Americans too, and like just funny stuff happened. Like Thomas is a clown. So Thomas was over there stealing experiences and running through airports to even get over there, like the McAllister family. So it's fun to hear those stories. Yeah, man, like it's just a blessing, bro. And like, damn, the beer's good. I didn't have too many because I'm trying to watch my figure, but damn, the beer's good. Oh, and yeah, the Anvil hat made an appearance on both sides of the pond. That was incredible to see that it came back out on this side. What is her name? Do you recall? She's on the news. She had her hat on. Look at you looking at me. She had her hat on. And then Thomas's hat needs some love, but he still had his hat on and people loved it. So now we're going all in. You heard it here first for the 2026 season. We're going all in. Pat's going to do all of the behind the scenes.
I got one of them here in my office. Let me grab it real quick.
We're going to be marketing. We're going to be marketing the Anvil hats, man. I mean, come to our tailgate, hit the Anvil, buy Anvil hat, wear it inside of that. Like we're going to make this thing real because they love it. Derek, what's up, buddy? Appreciate the follow. This is a super cool guy. Check out our interview. Yeah, check out our interview, me and Derek's interview. This guy's been grinding for the Colts for years. He's from Mississippi. Now I believe he lives in Indy, but he has a story of how he became a Colt fan, and he's done some amazing stuff. He's been honored by the Colts. He got his own selfies and everything. Look, bro, the people that I met over there, I'm telling you, man, like they're lifetime friends now. And it was just so cool to be a part of, man. So like I said earlier, find a way to get to an international game when the Colts are playing. You just got to do it.
Don said he was going to start a GoFundMe for me. So
yeah, I mean,
we're going to be there.
And, our buddy Don, he does well. So Don you could probably float me into that GoFundMe too. And next time, I ain't got to come out of my own pocket, Don. That'll be nice. But
he's got deep pockets, Don. Don't worry about it.
Hey, man, we're not expressing all that on this show right here. Okay, so that's Berlin in a wrap. Please ask any questions you want down in the comments. We're gonna just do some Q&A tonight. We're gonna talk some maintenance stuff. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about
Hannah Folman.
There you go. Yes, she was rocking the Anvil hat. So it's time
at the Rathskettler's viewing party is where they were at. Did you freeze up, or did I freeze up? Who's froze? Billy White, Clyde's fixing his internet. No, currently we do not have any T-shirts. But Clyde was just talking about getting together, getting some stuff, getting T-shirts made, getting more.
Are we ready to merch?
It looks like time? People's asking for T-shirts and everything else.
All right, okay. Now listen.
But you were just frozen up for the last minute. So if you was talking the last 60 seconds, nobody. Yeah, you froze hard.
I thought you froze. Paul's froze hard.
It looked like you froze.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, yeah. Sammy said it was me.
And you're blurry right now.
I'm blurry. Like, what is going on? My internet is 100%. Like, you're moving in slow motion.
Well, if you're having problems that I see, and I'm having problems that you see, but neither one sees each other's or our own problems, it's probably StreamYard.
Sounds like we need a therapist right now.
Hey, I've been needing one of them for years, damn it.
Okay. All right. Well, you keep chatting. Let me try something really quick. The way you're taking a hat on and off slowly on my side is hilarious, by the way. I don't know what's going on with that. You're in like super slow motion. Like when Ace Ventura was on like this is what you're looking like. Okay. All right. 1 second. I'm gonna fix my end.
All right. He says he's gonna fix it. We'll see. I see you in South Dakota. Hey, everybody out there in the chat, is whose side is the screen's freezing up, or is it both, or what? You guys let us know.
They're gonna blame me.
what you're seeing. No, I think StreamYard's been kind of goofy lately.
All right, hold on.
I don't think it's anybody's
I'm gonna
personal
leave and
issue.
come back. You're gonna be okay where I'm going. Don't.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'll be right back.
I've been doing this for a couple days now. So, yeah, I'll be all right. I can talk football all day long. All right. Anyways, I'm glad Thomas popped back up. I sent Thomas over there on a mission because if you don't know, Thomas has a vlog series on YouTube that is pretty righteous. So his mission for the Anvil was to vlog his entire journey. So I talked to him tonight. He said he should have it done no later than Sunday. So keep an eye on the page, turn your notifications on the Facebook page for his vlog for the Berlin game and his trip over there. I'm sure Clyde will be in there every once in a while. But yeah, Thomas is very talented with the video camera. He's got a great eye. So I'm really excited to see this vlog. Any questions in the chat while we're waiting on Clyde to get back? See if I can see you. Billy, we answered yours about the t-shirts. No t-shirts as of right now, but this off season we're going to regroup, get a merch line out for everybody. Send me one way to Seattle from here. Yeah, that'll work. Travis Taylor was over there. He had sent a bunch of great photos. Got to talk to the boss lady. Stacy, what's up, Colton? Teresa, a little bit late, but thank you for both your service. You are welcome. Smartest thing my dumbass ever did.
All right, I'm here. I'm just on the road, but I definitely needed to make sure I hopped in. So,
well, we was having a private Big P moment, and you just crashed it.
first off, the fact that there's Big P and private in the same sentence, I'm slightly terrified at the prospect of whatever was going on prior to me coming in.
You get little Chris squared away though.
Oh yeah, no, he's good. He's good. They're
Good,
having a
good.
they're having a production for my church, so he's all good to go. And he did his part, so he's all good.
Fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Well, we was having some technical difficulties. Clyde left. He's gonna try to reset his stuff, come back. I was just going through some questions, talking about the trip over there. We'll get into next week's game on Tuesday.
Yep.
Post where we can watch. Teresa, you can see the vlog on the Anvil Facebook page. So
Yep.
just keep your notifications on, and when that comes out, boom, there you go.
All right, cool. There we
Yeah,
go.
what the hell Chris got going on? Boy,
Oh no,
what?
I was gonna be. Listen, man.
I
Listen,
They
leave
just
out
left-
in
they
the
just
house
left
walking in the
church.
dark.
They just
Oh.
left church, and you said, "What the hell?"
I'm just saying, man. My bad. They in church. Oh, okay. Let me
No. We're not in church. We just left it, but still, that doesn't
Sure,
take
yeah, I'm
away
just
from
saying we
that
come
doesn't
back.
take away from God's work. I mean,
I
my
come
God.
back and you're like spooky in the dark. It's kind of wild. Crazier things have happened, I guess. But anyway,
Yeah, turn
all
your
right.
dome light on. That'll help.
Yeah,
Okay.
I might just do that unless I'm.
It looks like I'm watching a drive-by video.
I'm in the wrong part of Missouri for me to be trying that. Yeah, we're not gonna. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Absolutely not.
We got a
You
cops
didn't hear me.
episode going on.
You didn't hear me.
Yeah,
A
we
cops
can't.
episode. This is insane. All right, man. Look, let's get back on track.
Bad
We already
boys,
waited-
Yeah,
bad
we're gonna. If you want to, yeah, we can do that. That's fine. That's fine.
we had already
Okay.
wasted these folks' time with my internet situation. I hope that I'm back fully now. Am I back?
Yeah,
fully?
it looks good
All
now.
right, because you were doing this type of shit, and it was like we were all on mushrooms or something. But
Yeah.
anywho,
What's going on,
All right.
Stacy? What's going on,
Hey, what's
Teresa?
wrong with
Thomas?
mushrooms?
so let's talk about bye
What?
week. Did y'all talk bye week on Tuesday?
No.
Okay, because
No.
bye weeks are boring, bro. Like they're needed. This team needs a bye week, not just because we have been doing so well and you kind of just need to sit back and kind of look at your work. But we got to get healthy. We got some guys that, Romeoville, the kid, he put out some things, he said, hey, ask whatever questions this week. You know what I mean? What are you thinking? And the question that I had, like, hey, are there updates on Travarius Ward, Mike Hilton, hell, Anthony Richardson? Are there updates on those situations? I would like to hear that. Because, I mean, all of those guys, especially Ward, is he at 4 games yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we know that the bye week doesn't count on your IR window. You have to miss games, right? It's games.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's missed 4 games because technically that first game counted because he didn't play, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Right. All right, cool. So that window should be open. Mike Hilton was even before that. He got hurt the week before that. I think he got hurt in the. Did he get hurt in the Rams game or the Tennessee game? Tennessee game, the first Tennessee game. So
no, I was pretty sure that he got hurt. He got hurt after the Tennessee game.
I mean, because he wasn't. Remember when Ward went down, Hilton was already down. So I'm saying he was down before Ward, in my opinion. So that should be good. And then of course Anthony's situation happened the same day as Ward. So I'm just trying to see health right now. That's all I really care about. I mean, I don't like
Anthony. I honestly don't see him being back at all this year.
Really?
Yes, that he fractured that orbital.
Orville Redenbacher.
Right. He gets me. Chris gets me.
But they would have put. I mean, they would have put that out. Like, I think he'll be back. I mean, I don't know.
He could. I'm not a doctor, but
damn. Thank God you're not, because what? That would be scary.
Well,
Big P is a doctor. Okay, you know what?
You better not Omaha me for that. That was right on time.
Because
give him the Jesus Christ case.
Well, see, I didn't want to go there, and I definitely didn't want to BS you because he just okay. Well, he said it. He called it. You're gonna get the.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, because listen, anything that's doctoring and you're loving, I don't want no parts of any of that. That's probably not a good thing. As you sit from your sick podcast and will show mug. You're such a creeper. Oh my God.
We needed a show like this tonight, boys. I'm telling you right now.
I mean, it's the bye week, man. We got technically 3 shows of this, right? Because what are we gonna talk about? We got this week. Well, yeah, we got this week. And then we got
well, next week is going to be when you're going to see like the practice windows open up. So I think that's when we're going to know exactly who we're going to have. Because I mean, we know that the only person who's guaranteed to be out, that's a guaranteed starter at this point, is probably going to be DeForest Buckner. Yeah, but the thing is, it's just like you have a chance to get Ward back. You also have a chance to have Hilton back. Like you have a chance to have back everybody that you need to, especially going into a pivotal AFC South matchup like we're going to go into with the Chiefs.
Yeah, I got you. So let's look at this, bro. So, I mean, we kind of talked about slightly, whether or not those windows will open up. But let's talk about grades. That should be fun. Let's talk about, I guess you can say, truly mid-season grades. We've played 10 games. We're 8-2. We have, 7 more on the books?
Yeah.
So, and before we get to grades, actually, let's do this first because this has been kind of concerning to me.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's been talking about the difficulty in our schedule coming up. And to a point, I think I agreed with that prior to getting closer to the bye week. But now as we look at the bye week, listen, Jacksonville is Jacksonville, and they're Jacksonvilling right now. So they're 5-4. The Panthers, I'm sorry. The Texans are still below 500. They're 4-5. They should be 500 after this week because they play the Titans, and Lord have mercy.
You never know, division game. I mean, and also CJ Stroud is out too.
He is out, but he was out last week, and the Jacksonville Jaguars, like Davis Mills of all people, scored 26 points in the fourth quarter, which is kind of weird because, sure, that gives us a larger, leap of separation in the division, but at the same time, it's like, what? I think I'd rather see the Jags as a potential wild card than the Texans, just because here recently their defense and what they're able to do there, CJ could have a moment, and then I don't know. I'm not afraid to play anybody, but I'm just saying I think I would rather deal with the Jags. But anyway, I'm thinking now that that's a sweep. I think we can sweep the whole division. We already got the Titans out of here. I think that we can.
Done that before?
Sweep the yeah.
The entire division.
Peyton Manning days? Yeah.
What?
Let me see. Don't make me Google this.
I don't know if
You
I
better
don't
go
know
to Chat GTP.
Chat
GPP?
Whatever the hell that thing's called.
He said go to Chat OPP.
Chat PPP? Chat
Hey,
GPP is.
I know about OPP. So
No,
yeah,
you don't.
yes,
We just
I do. Yeah, I told you that. Don't call me the cracker. Call me the crouton. I got some flavor now.
Stop it. You're getting all the buttons. Chill out, bro.
Hey, I'm working on my Guinness Book World Records.
Stop this
here.
right now. Okay, somebody in the chat, help me out so I'm not working while working. Have the Colts ever swept the entire division? They had to. Since creation in 2002, we had to have wiped this thing clean plenty of times.
Well, we've been in the division since 1999, haven't we?
Well, no, because we didn't have the Texans, right? Till 2002.
Oh, technically, yeah.
And then, well, yeah, because I don't know how it looked prior. Where were the Jags prior?
Because the Jags were
came in
always the
96.
Jags.
Well, no, I'm saying
they were formed out of midair. They weren't a move team like the Texans.
I know that. I'm saying where were they at division wise? Yes,
they've always been in. They've always been in the. Oh, I think they might have just been like a team like independent until they formed the AFC South.
No, they didn't have no independence. Come on.
No, it was either that or they were already in the AFC South. Because I think they had. I think they had.
Man, y'all look. Listen, y'all are driving.
I'm going to Gronk.
First off,
going to Gronk?
we swept it a lot. Okay, now we got another question, Derek. Hilton's window should be open. Okay, here's another question, Derek. Tell me what the division looked like in 2000. Who were the teams in the year 2000? The Texans came in 2002, so you can give me 2000 or 2001. I just want to know because I don't remember what the division. I remember the old AFC East that we used to be in and that used to be Buffalo, Miami, New York, us, and
New England.
And New England.
Yeah, and then so it was those three teams, and then we joined as the fourth.
Gronk says no.
What?
That the Colts have never swept the entire AFC South.
Come on.
The AFC South was formed in 2002, consisted of the Colts, Texans, Jaguars, Tennessee, formerly Houston Oilers. To sweep the divisions, Colts would need to win all six division games.
We've never done that. Omaha, you Derek White. My boy.
Not according to Gronk.
Family. Okay, Derek, I need you to now fight back with your AI powers, or you bring some other proof because I believed you, dog.
Yeah, because the thing is, because also,
you have Derek, to. What was that award Derek just got from the Colts?
Man, he gets all kind of stuff. I have no idea.
No, like the Forever
It was a fan
Blue
award.
Yeah, it was a Forever Blue fan
award.
Oh yeah, clap him up, man. Bruh. Oh, I brought him.
and you guys know Derek comes to the tailgate every game.
He does.
Derek is cool. I think I met him. I think I met him week 1.
Yeah, man. Derek's
he's awesome.
Well, that was see, if he comes to the tailgate, I don't think I've ever met him because we caught up and he mentioned that, but I was like, man, I don't remember. So yeah, I think that was my first time because I'm not at every tailgate. But yeah, you got to get an Omaha, Derek, because you know what, bro? You said we swept the thing a lot. And apparently Pat's Grok says
because even during the luck days, like he swept the Titans wholeheartedly. Yeah, and I think there was even a couple times where he swept the Texans, but the Jags were always in our way.
Yeah, we have never swept this thing under Peyton Manning era, bro.
But you gotta think about those teams though, because there were times where those teams did have guys in there. Like we can't say that we swept Jacksonville because they had Fred Taylor, and then they have Fred Taylor and MJD.
Yeah, and David Garrard was solid for a while, and then they had Leftwich and whatever, man.
Yeah,
that's fine. Nobody cares. Anywho, I think that we're going to sweep them. So, in all honesty, I see us losing.
Hold on.
Man, you better not have me un-Omaha, Derek, because I need to Omaha.
You got to un-Omaha him because now it says confirmed sweeps by the Colts 2005 6-0 under Tony Dungy and Peyton Manning.
That's what I thought.
2009, 6-0, Jim Caldwell under Peyton
hell
Manning.
yeah. Hell yeah.
2014, Chuck Pagano under Andrew Luck.
I'm an Omaha U.
That was 3.
And Omaha Gronk.
Yeah, hey, I'm reading off of Gronk. Don't Omaha me. I'm just the messenger here.
Well, my bad.
Undo it.
Derek, you got un-Omaha'd, but Pat caught the Omahas. What the hell? Anywho.
Jesus.
So I see a sweep there, 4-0, but I say potentially 2 of 3 could be a loss, but what I really feel is honestly there's 1 of 2.
That's how I feel.
It feels really weird to say that, but I think it's either or. It's either Chiefs or Seahawks, not both. But those are the potential 2 of 3 because I will put the Niners in there. But what's Stacy say?
Omaha.
First off, Stacy, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna just leave her. Be.
Wow.
I'm gonna just leave her be. I'm gonna leave Stacy be. We just gonna let her live. Teresa, you're being good tonight. Thank you, love. Because usually I have to get on YouTube, but you're being
turn
really
it up, Teresa.
So
inciting riots here.
You are. There's good people on both sides.
Yo, that's crazy. Good people on both sides is nuts. Like, yo,
oh my God, let me chill out, man. We in the midst of a political unrest, if you will. We got to chill out. Anyway, listen here, man. So that's how I got it. So you guys can tell me how you got it, and then we can talk about grades. So I got us. So then that sounds crazy, but I got us 14-3. I'm probably living the Vita Loca with that as a final record, but I got us at 14-3. Sweep the division and potentially lose 1 or 2, either or, not both, Chiefs or Seahawks. And there is that if 2, then whatever. But anyway, I think we beat the Niners easy. But we'll go with Chris, since Chris is coming from the Holy Land and the place of Jesus. Tell us what you think there, anointed one.
I have concepts of a record.
Okay.
I just want to say first and foremost, I do believe that with the rest of the schedule, the way that it's shaping up, I do believe also 14-3.
Oh,
because I don't.
Wow. Look at that.
So the reason why is just because like we're going into a stretch like I don't see the Chiefs really as like the tough competition we're talking about. I think even Chiefs fans, like the way that they're talking about now, they're just kind of yucking it up as, oh well, if we lose, then we'll win when it counts, and that's in January. It's just like, okay, whatever. But honestly, like I think the Seahawks is probably the most battle-tested team that we have anything remaining against, and to this point, they actually look like the best team in the NFC. Like they've tried to give it to the Packers, and the Packers absolutely crapped the bed. They tried to give it to the Eagles, and I think the Eagles are still kind of struggling internally with some of their own stuff. But I think the Seahawks are actually the one team that has actually put it together completely this entire season. So I think that might end up being our only loss for the rest of the year. The 49ers are still hurt, and outside of that, I don't think this division is really good at like this division isn't. I don't believe it's good. Like I don't believe it's good at all.
I know what I just said before Pat goes, and as I sit there, this is what bothers me, because we have to remain humble as fans, and we got to kind of look outside of ourselves and say, okay, yeah, this is a game that we can lose. I mean, technically, we could lose any game, but you look at the harder ones, the Chiefs, the Seahawks, and then I have this like other, what you will, like drama face and be like, but why? Well, why are they better than us anywhere? I get it. Their defense is solid. I get it. They have a Sam Darnold. We got a Daniel Jones. But then they got a Kenny. What's that boy's name? Kenny. What's Kenny Walker the third? Is that his name?
Kenneth Walker? Yeah, Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker the third. And they got Zach Charbonnet, and both of them with 2 paired cleats on both feet to have all of their legs moving is not even a third of Jonathan Taylor. So get that out of there. Okay.
It's not.
That's numero uno.
They're weird. They're very
weird. And they got
JSN,
and that's good for them. But then we have Josh Downs, Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman, Tyler Warren, and so that's better than that. And
Doolin.
Doolin. And their defense is good, but then we'll have Sauce Gardner and Mooney and Hilton and Moore.
Jones.
And so that's to me comparable. So yeah, I mean, sure, let's pick them, but they do have home field advantage, and they will be loud and proud in Lumen's Field.
Yeah.
The 12th man will be there, so maybe. But anyway, my bad, P. Sorry, I had to add about a moment because then you try to
No,
be
you're
humble.
right.
And somebody said Brock Purdy's back. I mean, so like what? He stinks. I rather fight. I mean, if they want a fighting chance, play Mac. Mac's been playing all year, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. Like CMC looks better, so their defense stinks. I mean, like anyway.
Yeah, Fred Warner's out for the season.
Yeah, now it's like
Yeah.
it's get
Bosa,
whatever you want.
A lot of their players
Bosa
are out for the
back?
season. Like,
Yeah, Bosa's out again.
no, Bosa's out for the season too.
Yeah, they got you thinking other Bosa for Buffalo. He's finally healthy for a year,
Yeah.
So yeah, so they don't have either one of those dudes. Like, and they're coming to our home field on a Monday night. This team has not yet lost at home, bro. Like, yeah, we are a runaway freight train.
Oh, and I guarantee you, we are going to be fired up for that Monday night game.
That's our only prime time at this. Knock on wood. We might get flexed into something crazy like a Sunday night game. People think that might be the Chiefs game. I doubt it because they play on Thanksgiving too, so I doubt they do that. But but we might, by the time we get to that Monday night game, we might have been flexed into something because I think people want to see us now. I think we are marketable enough to be put back on the TV. So it is what it is if it ain't. But anyway, Pat, I'm sorry.
We'll definitely get into it as we get close to that Monday night game. But the makings of this tailgate for the Monday night game,
epic.
You do not want to miss it. The
Epic.
Super Bowl will not have anything compared to this tailgate.
Yeah, Pat is in the back cooking stuff up, bro. So
we're bringing tequila or Maxwell Park tequila back.
let me
Those boys are gonna ham it up with us.
There you go.
Let me explain something. Here's how I know this is serious. If Pat can get me to buy a ticket Christmas week to fly home basically for a day to turn around and fly back to do my thing at the tailgate, your asses better be there. And I'm overhauling anybody who may. I'm traveling Christmas week. Okay. So for this
father's ashes, you do not want to miss this.
For this, your ass is better.
Even if you don't have a ticket to the game, don't worry about it. There's people in the tailgate that have TVs. You can watch it right there and still tailgate the whole game.
So asses there or ashes everywhere. That sounded wild. Let me bro myself.
That sounded crazy.
Get to your
you are sinister.
Keep him honest, Chris. Keep him honest.
Like
to your now you get to your predictions and then let's go through these grades real quick.
Man, 14-3 is looking really, really promising. 13-4. I want to say worst case scenario.
Yeah, you got ceilings and floors, and it's only like one floor in between the floors.
It's one step.
You want to go to 2 or 4 or just land on 3? It's all good.
But now, correct me if I'm wrong, Clyde. You was there. You got to see it. And when you're at the game, you see more than you get to see on TV. But we talked about with DeForest Buckner being out that it wasn't really going to be an issue. Because the way Addie's playing, and Chris, what's the other guy's name?
Neville Gallimore.
I'm just going to call him Gummy Man. How's that?
Gummy Man? What?
He probably doesn't like that for a lot.
He might not, but I can remember Gummy.
Just call him
anyways,
Gally or something.
Yeah, Gally.
Them guys did an outstanding job.
Mm-hmm.
They did
against a really good run team.
They did.
They did. So I'm not stressing this stretch without Buckner.
Yeah,
because Addie damn sure proved that he's going to clog that middle up with Grove.
Now you got to think about it. So Grove's down a game already, so 1 in the bag. Then he gets a bye week, which doesn't count for his game rest, or doesn't count for his game miss, but it's more rest. So hopefully that's helping. But you got to think about who we play. So the Chiefs are not a strong running team. Then after the Chiefs, we have the Texans. They're not a strong running team this year. Then you have the Jags. They are a bit of a strong running team. And then hopefully all things well, that'll be the 4 games missed. We'll have Buck back before we go
Monday
to
night.
Even before that, before we go to Seattle, which is a solid running team. So, I mean, those are the kind of ways we got to kind of look at that. You know what I mean? Like you got to kind of look at like, and again, his presence will be missed because he's more than just stop the run. I mean, he definitely pressures and he creates havoc, and he changes blocking schemes, which allows other guys to do other things. But we've seen a lot of creativity from Lou, and we didn't sack Penix as many times as they sacked Jones, which I'm concerned with. We'll talk about that on Tuesday. But yeah, so in the last two games, what has Jones been sacked? 11 times,
12, I think.
12 times. Like I don't know.
11 or 12.
I don't know what's going on here. That's for another day. But currently, right now, I will say I'm okay with missing Buck for that time because it will allow the younger guys to get more clock, and it allows Lou to then find a different level of creativity because man, how he used Z in overtime, insane, bro. Like that fake wraparound blitz that he brought, that was like Penix was like, where did he come from? And that was third down and whatever. Now they got a punt. Like that was beautiful, perfectly timed, and you could probably only call that once, maybe twice in the game. So you got to have that in a right moment type situation. You know what I mean? So I really like
the right
that.
moment.
Yeah, JTT looked really good too, doing what he needed to.
He did.
And so there's a lot of things that I have found very positive when I'm thinking about how the team is playing, and plus, like I said, with the health of the secondary potentially being great after the bye week, that will also help because Latu is still playing out of his mind. And they're just, I mean, the way we bring pressure, it's not always front forward pressure, but we do what we need to. That Cam Bynum perfectly timed up blitz that became a fumble recovered by us, another amazing moment. So yeah, man, like you have to get creative when you're missing guys, but then it also allows you to have different wrinkles when you have all the guys. So I like what I'm seeing there, and I'm comfortable, and I'm confident that we should be strong enough to take care of these teams that are at best mid. We got to play the Chiefs, of course. They are who they are, but their record states right now they're not a playoff team, right? Like that's what their record states.
Yeah,
they're right now. Yeah, they're in the hunt. They're on the outside looking in. It's the ninth seed.
I'll tell you this, Clyde. I think it's week 3, week 4. We started talking about that this team could compete with anybody.
Yeah.
And that statement has only got nullified each game, even with the injuries that we've had. With Ward being gone, now Buckner being gone, everybody's still stepping up. Everybody's still competing.
Well, I wouldn't say nullified. I mean, it didn't work.
Not nullified. Solidified. I'm sorry. Solidified.
You for nullified.
Yeah, thank you. I deserve that one. Yeah,
Big P is gummied up. You gummied up already, big dog? No, yeah, it's been solidified that we can
I'll
definitely
plead the fifth on that.
You will, the fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. Okay, I got it. But yeah, man, you're 100% correct in your thought process because the problem has been, oh, well, you haven't played anybody. And we've heard that all year. And the 2 games that we lost, it'd be hard pressed to say that before that game coming in, those games were as torqued to somebody as needed be. Maybe the Rams because it was early on, but the Steelers were in a rut. The Steelers defense was not good. So now for people to say, oh, but you lost to the Steelers and when you had a hard game, you didn't show up. Yeah, you're only saying that because of the outcome, not because of how it was presented before. So to your point, I feel like, and there were moments in this game. I mean, let's think about it. People are talking about, well, you had to go to OT against a struggling Falcons team, but just 3 weeks ago, they were number 1 in this, number 1 in that. You know what I mean? And everybody was all enamored with what they were, and I was like, maybe not. But they had their moments. But look at the resilience of Danny Jones and that last drive. 1 play sticks out to me. 2. 1 not so good. 1 really good. You gotta have it drive. What you can't have is a turnover or a massive mistake like a sack that takes you completely out of down and distance. We get the sack. It's 3rd and 18. Or no, he gets the sack, and it makes it 3rd and 21. I'm sorry. Sitting there in the stadium, I'm like, ain't no way we lose like this. I'm sitting next to my guy, Keenan from Dublin. He's a fan. I did the halftime thing with him. Listen to that interview. He's like, oh, yeah, brother, it looks good now. That's my terrible Irish accent. Before I could even be like, before I could even say, well, you know what? You're probably right. he was already saying shite, my other terrible Irish accent, because Daniel Jones decides to take off for 19 yards, making it 4th and 2. And you want to talk about clutch gene? He gets up from there, mouth looking like, Interview with the Vampire. Shout out to Tom Cruise and who else was in that? Brad Pitt from like 1993. Mouth red, teeth red, the whole thing. You got to have it on a 4th and 2, and they call up a play for the rookie tight end on a smoke out route, and it's perfectly thrown, caught, breaks the tackle. Tyler Warren smart enough to get out of bounds. And in like about, let's say a 2-minute span of real life, I don't know how much of game time, I was like, I'll put anything on Daniel Jones this year. I'll ride with this guy to the end, because that was a moment for him to show, A, I'm not worried about what happened in Pittsburgh. B, I can do this. And he did that. Right? And then
with a busted up mouth.
And then guess what? We do that. Everybody's clapping. Everything's good. Okay. Hey, we can actually go down and win the game, not just tie the game. What does he do? He comes out and gets sacks again. Are you shitting me? No way you got sacked again. Like, there's no way that happened. And he still finds a way to get the team into position to kick a field goal. And then the rest is history. And so it's just watching how he constantly made a play when it was time to make a play. Get in a bad spot. Don't worry about it. I can get us out of it. You know what I mean? I'm not Daniel Jones from New York. I'm not eyes too big, mind wandering. I'm afraid. But I can get it done. And so I seen a lot of resilience in him. I seen the confidence of this team grow. I seen them realize that, you know what, we can put all our chips down and we're never out of a game. And I just think we are scary out going forward. I think that we are Nightmare on Elm Street, Colts edition. We haunting your dreams, bro. We can beat you too many ways, man.
Facts.
We could literally beat you too many ways. And until teams, and it's not even about figuring it out. I'm not saying that any team's going to come there and lay down. But if we talked about this after the Pittsburgh loss, if your strategy is turn them over 6 times, you've lost, because that was an anomaly. That won't happen again. Okay. And so when you really look at how we lost to the Rams, if your strategy is, well, we hope that they only have 10 men on the field and they get a touchdown. It's not really a touchdown because he fumbled before going in it. And then, they had another long touchdown, but that was a holding. I think we're good. Then that also is not a good strategy, because that was an anomaly. So guess what? There's not really tape out there if you want to beat them, what is keys to this? How do we actually shut them down? Because neither game were we shut down. I mean, Jonathan Taylor didn't look all that great, if you will, in Pittsburgh, but his usage wasn't to his potential either. No. So there's not a lot on tape this season that says this is how you beat them, outside of them saying, well, this is how they beat themselves. Because that's what's happened.
The only game I can think of is that Pittsburgh game and the way they came after Daniel Jones that entire game.
Yeah, and the scary part about that, step up twice and you don't fumble twice. You know what I'm saying?
Fixable issues on our side. But
step up. You're good.
Yeah, it's not like we haven't seen him step up in the pocket like season. It's just for some reason that Pittsburgh game, he just forgot how to do it altogether.
Facts. Now I did see him in another Danny Dimes what the fuck moment. When he fumbled this game, I was like, what? Because he actually seen Bernie get beat bad. He seen it. And then still retreated with the ball flailing. It got his arm, ripped or raked or whatever. And then the fumble, I was like, you seen your left tackle lose badly. How do we fumble this? Like that's not the Pittsburgh fumbles were like blindside things, but this wasn't that. He was retreating. He's seen it. I don't know. Weird. Leave it there. But I don't know. Should we sick pick? If it's not the Colts, are we sick pick? I don't know. What are we doing by week here? Sammy, if you're in the chat, tell us what to do. We can sick pick. Pull it straight out the air, boss.
It's time for Sick Picks. Brought to you by DraftKings. The crown is yours.
There's your answer.
Well, yeah, okay.
You better
All
pay
right.
them bills.
Sammy said, "Pay the bills." All right, Clyde. Clyde's gonna pay the bills. Who was right? Who was wrong last time? Was it me? Yes, it was
I'm
me.
trying to remember what I.
Yeah,
I was way wrong.
You was wrong, and I was right, and you two were wrong, buddy. So I will lead the sick
Wrong,
picks
wrong.
tonight. All right, let's go. Wow, I guess I'll go to the Rams Seahawks game. That should be pretty solid, right? Matthew Stafford. He stays who he is, even with a tough Seahawks defense. So I'm gonna say Matthew Stafford, 250, 2 tutties, no INTs.
Okay.
Book it.
Okay. I'm gonna
I'll take
go.
You want me to take this one?
Go ahead. You take this one.
All right. I'll go tonight. Diggs, New England, 2 tutties.
Oh, well, yeah. I don't even know who
Okay.
plays corner anymore in New York. So yeah, that's a good one.
It's an
I
easy
think
one.
you do, Clyde, and I think Adam from our group chat does. I think you two are playing corner. So after this, we got to hurry up
Oh.
because you got a game to play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow. Let me. Where am I even going? Am I going to New York or New England? I have no idea. I didn't know I was up.
Don't worry
tonight.
about all that. Don't worry about all that.
Just
Don't
give
worry
them
about
Not
that.
going to make it probably.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna be there. You're gonna be there regardless. So you know what? I think this week it's going to be. I'm gonna go to the Bengals Steelers, and I don't think that the Steelers have hit any type of stride, momentum, or anything. So what I'm going to say is that I believe, because I don't believe that Joe Burrow's back this week. I believe that Joe Flacco's still in the driver's seat. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna say Joe Flacco, 300 yards and 3 TDs passing.
Damn. Shit. That's a sick pick right there, boy. Okay, Chris.
Very
Well, since you had the last say, you also have more to say. I did your job to start the show, and that's all good because you were praising our Lord. But you're up, buddy. Seattle's guy and go.
Exactly, Clyde's favorite drug. So yes, and we actually do have. To get started, please bring up the handles. Yes, thank you. All right, you can find me at CJ Colts fan on Twitter. Clyde and Pat, where can they find you guys?
Well, you can find me at Colts Clyde, but I don't know what to call it anymore because these new updates. Maybe it's Twitter, maybe it's Mars, maybe it's SpaceX. I have no idea. But at Colts Clyde, something with Elon is controlling the thing. That's where you can find me.
You can find me
never called
on
it
X at Colts Crow Eater.
Do you know your name?
Jesus.
Let me back that up. What?
I was gonna say,
Crow Eater.
there you go. Good God, Joe.
Eater.
All right, and then can you please bring up the and you can find the podcast page at SigPod Colts on Twitter. That's where you'll be able to find clips of this episode and previous episodes and be able to see everything that we're talking about. So yes, make sure that you are also sharing that, commenting, subscribing, all that good stuff so that you can go ahead and continue to spread the good word to people coming from the Sick Podcast. So yes, make sure that you're doing that. Yes, give us a like right there with JT. Matter of fact, if you don't give us a like with JT up there, do you really like us? Do you really
And don't
like
forget to
us?
subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe.
Definitely
subscriptions. Yes,
YouTube.
exactly. Now, also make sure that we will have the opportunity to see this rebroadcast or hear this rebroadcast on Z103.com and Mix 105. You'll be able to see that tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 a.m. Central. Correct, Pat?
Incorrect. You cannot see this on the radio. You can hear it on the radio.
This guy has been fighting Webster's dictionary all night, and now all of a sudden you want to correct me. Look here.
Hey,
Matter of
I'm
fact,
taking
you know
my
what?
shot anytime I can.
Technical Tim.
Say Chat GPT 5 times fast. G-Unit? No, it's Chat GPT.
That's why I went wrong.
But no, you'll be able to hear this rebroadcast on Z103.com and Mix
Oh, my
105.
God.
Make sure that you're downloading the Z103.com app. It should be in your app store, whether you use Android or iPhone. And then also you can hear us on VIP One Lounge Extra. I can't even keep up with the time zone. So whatever it is for y'all, it's 5 hours over there. So fantastic on East Coast. And then also you'll be able to hear this rebroadcast at 4 a.m. We know we got some early risers. We got some people who work a little bit earlier than normal. Make sure that you tune in so you can hear us do what it is that we do. And that's absolutely get on here, talk Colts, and insult each other, clearly. And then can you please bring up the Visit Indy QR code for me? Yes, so you can actually go to Visit Indy for everything going on in the Indianapolis area. Of course, this weekend is not going to be anything Colts, but you can go on there for anything, whether it's Pacers games, whether it's events, festivals, whatever you have going on, shopping, whatever it is that you're looking for, it's on Visit Indy. So make sure that you scan that QR code and use that for everything Indianapolis. And also, let's anything, or Pat, anything from the contest?
No, not yet. We are going to promote Footballer again and then circle back next week, see what's going on.
Okay, fantastic. So with that being said,
haven't been able to get a hold of them.
Okay. So with that being said, yes, you can scan that QR code for Fitballer. Fitballer is actually running a contest in conjunction with Sick Podcast that will allow us to help you, the fans, get a very, very special thing right before the holidays. It will be a signed Tyler Warren jersey. All you have to do is hit the link in the show notes, or you can scan the QR code on screen, fill out the form, and you're in. The winner will be announced soon. And like I said, I know they said we were supposed to announce it sooner, but you know what? The longer we go, the more opportunities you have. So make sure that you are filling that out. And this is sponsored by Fitballer, the football fitness app built for guys who want to be part of a team and get healthy again. Ladies, you are also welcome. So, don't call me the M word, because I don't need that in my life. And then we will go ahead and make sure that we move on. But other than that, that's it for me. So,
all right. So I'm going to do to close out for me, I'm going to do my best Ace Ventura impression, where I got to read all this stuff and I got to read it really quick. So I like to get that out. A shout out to, and a thank you to the Falcon family from Panama, Nick from Singapore, Joe from the UK. We have Omar and Zakir, living in London, but from Indy. George on Sports from the UK. Lucas from the Netherlands. Oh, Carrie and Tim from Indy. Dennis from Germany. Let's see, Mario and Jens from Germany. Derek White from Mississippi, but via Indiana. Nate from the greater Chicago area. Darren from the UK. Daniel from London. Andre from Germany. Oh, my goodness. There's so many. Got Matt and Brittany who live in Pittsburgh. Oh, see, Kevin from Germany. Andres from Germany. Greg, Mary, Connie, and Derek from Indy. Melinda from Indy. Christoph from Germany, Thomas and Tom from Germany, Greg from Manchester, and last but not least, certainly not least, Keenan from Ireland, my seatmate at the game. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your interviews. Thank you for your stories. You guys were amazing. Germany, Berlin, it was beautiful. Get there if you can. Do it next time internationally, wherever we go. You got to be there. The Colts are doing great things. Shout out to the girls. They know what they're doing. Austria and Switzerland, I think that's next. I can't wait to see what's next. This is Coach Clyde and the Sick Podcast. Sammy, take us home.
And that's a wrap. Hope you don't miss us too much until next time. Follow the Sick Podcast and Bill Show on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Google Play, and Apple Podcasts.